Okay, let's talk about doing a first side view in scale. So here I have the package drawing. It's printed on a sheet of A3 paper. This equates to about a scale of 1 to 60. It could be about 20% bigger on an A3, which I personally would prefer, but at least here we can see all the views. We can see a front view and a side view together and a plan view. So if I take a sheet of A3 paper, this is marker pad, so it's fairly transparent. So I can see pretty well the general arrangement drawing underneath. So I can trace in first all the wheels. Now, because the bus is quite linear, I don't think it's a problem to use a ruler, because drawing a nice straight line, it's not impossible, but it's not necessarily very easy either. So if you want to use a ruler, you can, but there are different ways of using it. I think it'd be nicer to have a kind of accelerated line. It gives it more life, gives it more of a kind of sketchy feeling, but it's still precise. If you take your ruler and you do this, this is just no good. I mean, imagine this, the thickness of this line, and as I say, this drawing is about 1 to 60 scale. So we're talking a line of about, 12 centimeters thick in reality. So if you use a ruler, nice light touch, and an accelerated line is more interesting than just a very stiff, continual quality line. So let's put in some more kind of given detail, like door positions. Now you do not have to obviously stick to the heights given here of some of these elements. Okay, let's put in a bit on the front. Now, if you look at the plan view, we've got, this is the door position in plan view. If the bus was more round, like this, then obviously it would be this long inside view. Okay, that's adding a lot. And conversely, if it were more square in plan view at the front, obviously it would be shorter. Now we have to make sure the driver can fit in and his legs all fit in and everything. but it's useful to think of the plan shape on the front as you do the side view. Okay, also the top of the windscreen. What's it doing? Because that then will determine this point. What we will see of the roof in side view. If you have one of these, it's obviously useful for putting the wheels in neatly. Let's just clean that up a bit. So first of all, just put in some lines to define the main design elements. And be aware what's happening on the rear. It's in general much flatter, but it might have a bit more form than this original one. So maybe you see it more like this. Maybe that's treated in a different way. Another thing you might consider is you could draw just this on a sheet. So you put the wheels in nicely, you put the position of the doors, the position of the concertina between the two elements, and then you could photocopy this and use it for the base of every sketch. So you don't have to every time draw in the wheels, and you have the main given elements already defined, and it will just speed things up. So you might do that. Okay, so try this. Some simple side views just with line at the moment, and try and define a few design themes that you've already picked out from your thumbnail sketches. So the favorite thumbnail sketches you should try on here just to prove that they will fit proportionally the package of the bus that we're talking about. Okay,